Hi everybody, my name is Alisa, and as you could guess, in this lesson we will continue reading and learning about plants. So today we will read an article, and the name of the article is All About Plants. It's written by Pamela Hickman, and it's published in Nelson Literacy. So, before we start reading, I want to tell you that this article has a descriptive text pattern. So, let's identify the characteristics of descriptive text pattern. Writers can use descriptive text pattern to answer the question, what is it? Descriptive text pattern has certain characteristics. First of all, the topic is clearly identified. So I have just read for you. What is the topic of this article? Yes, the topic of this article is all about plants. Next, information is organized in sections. You can see in here, on these pages, there are some sections that the information is organized according to. So what is the first section? Yes, the first section is where plants grow. What is the second section? It's what plants do. The third section, you please find it, the parts of a plant. And the fourth section is what plants need to grow. Okay, very good. So, and the third characteristic of a descriptive text pattern is each section tells something important about the topic. So let's read this article and let's learn important things all about plants. Okay? So, where plants grow. Do you have plants in a garden or your balcony? No matter where you live in Canada, you will find many different plants. Woodlands, fields, prairies, mountains, wetlands, and shorelines are all homes for many different plants. You will find plants growing in crowded cities, along fences, and even through sidewalk cracks. So this is where plants grow. Next section of this article is what plants do. Okay, what will you learn when you read the sections on this page? Now think, what will you learn when you read about what plants do? Please listen attentively and read and think. Wherever they grow, plants provide food and shelter for wildlife. They help keep soil from being washed away, and they give off oxygen that animals need to breathe. Plants may also help to clean water in streams and rivers. Plants provide people with food, medicines, and materials for clothing and crafts. So now, I think it's time to think. What did you learn? What plants do? What do they do? Think about it. For example, in this picture you can see that a tree provides food for this hungry moose. Next section of our article is the parts of a plant. So you can see this plant in here, and we are going also to have a look at this plant and see and learn about the parts of the plant. But I need to be very careful and gentle with this plant, because if I touch it or I grab it, it can break easily. So it's very sensitive. I just need to be very gentle with it. Okay, so all flowering plants have 4 basic parts. So this is a flowering plant. Why is it a flowering plant? Yes, you're right, because it has a flower in here. I think you can see it. Okay, so all flowering plants have 4 basic parts. First, it has roots. I'm not going to show you the roots of my plant, but you can see this on the picture. Okay, also it has stems. You can see it here if you look at my plant. It has many stems. So this stem, this stem, this stem. And these stems, actually, they are growing down. That's why usually this plant stands on a special stand in my home. Okay, also it has leaves. You can see it has leaves, right? And flowers. So my flowers, they're pink. They have very beautiful color, pink color. Okay, from the soil, the root suck up water and minerals that the plant needs to grow. So you know that from the soil, roots suck up water and minerals. The stem supports the plant. Actually, it does support, right? Inside the stem are tiny tubes that carry water and food to all parts of the plant. So when I water my plant, the stem, first the roots absorb this water, and then the stems, they carry all this water and everything they need to carry to the leaves and to the flowers. Okay, a plant's leaves are like tiny factories. They use carbon dioxide from the air, water, and sunlight to make sugars, which the plant uses as food. And actually, if you have a look closer, I will zoom in for you. And if you have a look closer at my flower, you can see in here some sugar drops. It's not water. It may look like a water, but it's not water. So these are tiny sugar drops that this plant produces. Okay, so flowers are important because they make seeds. Seeds grow into new plants. So we have this flower not only for beauty, but also because it gives seeds. Next section, what plants need to grow? So please think, what details do you learn about how plants grow? You need food and water in order to grow and stay healthy. And so do plants. They get water and minerals from the soil to make food in their leaves. So where do they get water and minerals from? Yes, you're right, they get it from the soil. In order to make food, plants must have sunlight and warm temperatures. That's why, if you remember, in the very first lesson I told you that my plants need sunlight. I give them enough sunlight during the daytime so the leaves can make food. In some countries, the weather is warmer and wetter than in Canada. Many kinds of plants grow much bigger in those countries than they do here. Let's look at this maple tree. Trees are also a kind of plant. They have thick, woody stems like most plants. Trees have roots, stems, and leaves or needles. Most trees also have flowers. Okay, thank you for reading with me. And it's time to go for me because I need to put my flower back on the stand. I think that this flower is in a very uncomfortable position now. That's why I'll see you soon. Take care. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and like it. Bye-bye.